Oh, we're back. I'm wearing a vaguely Halloween themed t-shirt. There's a pumpkin involved. You know what this means. Today, I'm gonna be doing some Halloween decor DIYs. You guys said you wanted it, here we are. Last year I did one of these and it was very dollar store, Dollar Tree focused, and I'm doing that again this year, but I also incorporated Walmart because really I just couldn't find all that I needed at the Dollar Tree. Mine are right next to each other, so it worked out for me. Hopefully it works out for you as well. If you watched the video last year, if you watched my Christmas DIY video, you know I'm not really a crafty person, but I like to craft. I get real into it. I get too into it, and I can only anticipate that's what's going to happen again. If you can see the disaster around me already, it's already happening. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be decorating different areas in my house than I did last year. Last year I made a wreath and like a little centerpiece kind of thing with a candy bowl. I did some pumpkins for outside. I'm gonna be doing new pumpkins this year for different areas. I wanna build on what I made last year. So if you wanna check out all the stuff that I did last year, like the wreath and all that, I'll link that down below or in a card so you can just click it. And today we're going to be focusing on this console table I have over here by my stairs, and then also my little drive-through window. If you watch the Christmas DIY video, you know what I'm talking about. I know everybody doesn't have a drive-through window, but it's mostly just kind of like a little scene you can set on like a console table, on like a dining room table, anywhere. You'll see, and you can make it work for wherever you want it to be. It's not drive-through window specific, or at least that's not what I'm anticipating. We'll see what happens. Obviously haven't started. I think mostly DIY people like shoot their intro after they've already done everything. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait to show you everything I made. Right now, I don't know what you're about to see. Buckle up, subscribe to my channel if you want to. If you don't want to, I don't get it, but okay. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully I just don't make a mess and make myself frustrated. It's completely possible. It's below 90 degrees. I'm ready to celebrate fall in all its glory. Let's do it. And in case you're wondering, yes, this does glow in the dark. Very fancy. Okay, so first things first, I'm out in the garage and I've got my 4 naked pumpkins ready for my art. I'm a pumpkin artist now. This is what we're doing on this channel. I'm so sorry. I have a spray sealer, which I'm gonna use to prime and seal. And then I have a matte white spray paint that I'm gonna do as kind of like a primer, and it's gonna be sort of the base color for all of them. Okay, number 1 on the list of bad news I will be delivering in this video. I'm already super sweaty. It's, you know, about 90 degrees, maybe just under 90 degrees. It's fall in Texas, so very, very cozy. Number 2, I'm already out of my matte white spray paint and my pumpkins are a little patchy. So haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Let's move on inside where I can stop sweating to death and we can work on some ghosts. All right, I'm back inside. I only took a little guacamole break. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling slightly less damp from sweat, and I'm so happy to be inside. I'm gonna let those dry, figure out that situation in a little bit, and make 3 little ghosts. While I was browsing around online, just looking for ideas, trying to figure out what I wanted to make, I found Cheesecloth Ghosts. And apparently, I am the only person that has never made them, and they're just like a Halloween staple. I just never seen them or heard of them ever in my life. I'm gonna make a Grant ghost, a Leanne ghost, and a Luna ghost. So we're gonna have the whole family represented, and from what I've read, it's kind of easy. So let's do this. I picked different size bottles according to their height, not according to their taste, and Grant got rid of the liquid. I did put a little bit more water in the bottom just to keep them stable. I got a package of cheesecloth from Walmart. And to get the head shape right, I already had this package of balloons at home, so I'm just gonna use these. I know you can just use basic white school glue for this project, but I heard that fabric stiffener works really well. I wasn't able to find this at Walmart, so I just ordered it on Amazon, but obviously you can find glue at the dollar store or Walmart. This is Aleene's fabric stiffener and draping liquid. I don't know. So let's work on Grant first, the tallest bottle we've got. I'm gonna put 75% fabric stiffener and 25% water. Ooh, stir that up. This is creepy weird. There we go. I think that's the right consistency. It's pretty thin. I might need to add more stiffener. Oh, I almost messed up. Okay, so here's Grant, obviously, and Grant needs a head, so we're gonna use a balloon. I think that head's a little too big, right? We'll just go with this. All I wanna do right now is eat snacks. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, now I'm going to attach Grant's head with a little Scotch tape. Oh! Oh, why did that happen? Not okay. All right, here we go. Woo! Oh, I'm jumpy now. Get this guy together. Does that look right? I mean, just like a little bit of a head tilt. That's okay. He's confused. He's a ghost. I also grabbed these wire hangers to potentially have a little bit of an arm action. Maybe we'll go upside down. The unfortunate thing is I can't find anything to like cut the wires. So we're just gonna have to work with what we've got here and just bend it into submission. There we go. So kind of like go like this. That looks like Grant, doesn't it? All right, now we're just gonna tape him down. Okay, we've got him extremely secure, very broad shoulders, strong ankles. This is so Grant. Okay, I decided we're gonna do a little batch work here, and before we start messing with the cheesecloth and the mess, which I started way too early, I'm gonna get all the figures done just to not have messy hands and try to go back and forth, because that's crazy. So this is me, meet Leanne, Diet Dr. Pepper. All right, we're gonna make my head a little bit smaller so I'm shorter than Grant. I don't want us to look exactly the same, so I'm gonna try to do maybe a different arm. How many things do ghosts do? Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's kind of okay. That's pretty much my channel anthem. Mine looks crazy. I'll be like the crazy ranting one off to the side. What's up, guys? I'm just trying to scare you. I'll also have like a vague Minnesota accent. That's what happens when you die. You go to Minnesota. All right, Leanne, you're ready. Kind of aggressive, but you're ready. Okay, Luna. Luna Bean casserole, Miss Luna Bean sandwiches. She will be the ultimate challenge. I'm gonna be forming Little Miss Luna Bean's head out of brown paper bag for about 3 whole seconds. 3 seconds. I thought I was a genius. I was like, I'm gonna make Grant, I'm gonna make me, and I'm gonna make a dog cheesecloth ghost. This has never been done before. This is gonna absolutely break the internet. But then I Googled it and immediately found that no, it was not my idea. And I saw someone else's instructions on how to do it. And honestly, I'm really thankful that I did not have to blaze that trail. So I'm just gonna do what that person did and form her head out of masking tape and brown paper bag and saran wrap. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's gotta go good because this is Luna and she deserves it. I'm really actually surprised I've never made a statue of her in the past, you know? It needed to happen. Here we are. Is this starting to look like a chihuahua head? Because I think it looks like a duck. I don't know. Okay, you might not be able to see it, but I can kind of see it. This is Luna. Hesitantly, I'm saying, I did it. All right, Grant, it's your time to shine. Okay, looks like Grant is a little non-compliant here. Cancel everything. The head is too large. I don't love this head as much, but hopefully it works. Let's see, moment of truth. Okay, I think we're in business. Crisis averted. All right, my little ghost fam is done and they're drying. Apparently it's gonna take overnight for them to actually dry. I'm kind of hitting a wall right now. I'm tired and my back kind of hurts from like leaning over the ghost, like the most ridiculous complaint to have. So I'm gonna move on to another step that honestly, I can't completely explain. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff, but I know I need to paint it before I do anything. And since we're waiting on stuff to dry right now, I think now is a good time. I got all this stuff from the Dollar Tree last night. I got an ornament, some skeleton hands, a whole bag of skulls, and more of these skeletons that I used last year on my wreath. And I'm so glad they had them again this year. I really love them. I think they're kind of cute, but I hate the color. So I'm just gonna paint everything. Okay, it's day 2. I've got a new Halloween themed shirt on. It's actually cooler outside. I'm probably not gonna sweat through my clothes at some point today. That's always good. And my ghosts are dry. So I'm ready to take them off of their little body forms. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but they are nice and firm and dry. Let's see how it works. Let's work with Grant first. I've never done this before. I'm not sure if there's a right way to do it. Oh, it's very like crusty and crunchy. It's stuck in there. Come out, Grant. Oh no. Oh, I got it. Oh, you are free, Grant. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I know most of you guys have probably already experienced this as children, but I am thrilled right now. This is amazing. Okay, I need to stop doing my victory dance and move on to the next ones. Uh-oh. It stands. It's definitely a lot more flexible, but it stands and it will totally work. Okay, let's do Luna. Oh, that was ridiculously easy. Maybe using the balloon and using the wire hanger is what made it difficult to unstick it because that was super, super easy. Luna Bean is now almost as tall as Grant, just like in real life. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how these turned out. Now I wanna do a few little touches to kind of personalize them, make them a little bit more us, I guess, at least add eyes. I'm not exactly sure everything I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it with some construction paper I already had on hand and just kind of like glue it on. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so no surprise, just like basically every step within this process so far, that took way longer than I expected, but my little family of cheesecloth ghosts are finally done. As you can see, I added some handsome glasses for Grant, some fancy lashes and a little lip for me, and some big old Luna eyes for the queen herself. All right, so now it's time to move on to painting the pumpkins. So yesterday they were a little bit splotchy in the afternoon and I ran out of spray paint. I did get a second and third can of matte white spray paint. When I went back in for the second coat, it was nighttime and it was hailing outside. It was kind of a stressful moment and I haven't seen them in the light of day yet, but it's time to make something happen with them. All right, the gang's all here, looking matte, white. I learned lessons last year. Do not let your spray painted pumpkins touch at all costs. It will ruin things for you. To be honest with you, no surprises. I'm not completely sure what designs I'm doing quite yet, but I gathered a lot of inspiration photos on my phone. A lot of them are from the Think, Make, Share Instagram page. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out. I love the pumpkins they did last year and this year. Obviously, I want to do my own take on it, probably just use different colors, but they're doing good things over there. And I just need to get started because everything seems to take me 500 years. I'm a little overwhelmed. Why did I get 4 pumpkins? Let's do it. This is like the eyeliner thing. You mess up your eyeliner, it just keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and then you just have to start over. But there's no starting over here. Well, I think I'm done with pumpkins right now. I overestimated my ability and underestimated how much skill this would actually take because I just did my easy one, the striped one, and tried to get a little bit fancy with it after painstakingly trying to make this perfect, and it is nowhere near perfect. I'm sure you anticipated that. I tried to add some little stars here. No, didn't work. I'm backing out of that. I've decided to move on to something that is not painting pumpkins for a little bit. I need a break, I need a breather. I'm gonna cut out some bats. That is something I know for sure I can do. So I'm gonna sit down on the couch and cut out some bats for a future part of the project. Somehow it's been 3 days and it doesn't appear that I've moved from the same spot, but trust me, time has passed, things have happened. This pumpkin happened. I tried to fix the pumpkin that happened. Last night, I also cut out a bunch of bats, freaking bats, 5 of them. And then I made some stars. Those really have nothing to do with the pumpkins. I just needed to take a step back last night. It was important. I had no patience for the pumpkins, but now I need to re-enter the pumpkin zone. But last night I did a little bit of like a practice round. Okay, just don't even look at my house. It is a complete mess with all of this DIY stuff. But I needed to walk over to the coffee table because last night I did a little bit of practicing for my abstract pumpkin. Obviously, it's a whole lot easier to paint on flat white paper than it is on a pumpkin, and I'm not really prepared for that, but I feel like I like this design. I think it would look cool on a pumpkin, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I think I'm finally at a stopping place with this pumpkin. It was way more fun than the striped pumpkin. I do not recommend doing the striped pumpkin if you don't want to like pull your hair out and you're not a complete perfectionist. I am definitely not, but that drove me insane. This, however, was fun and easy, and the only thing I had a hard time with was finding a stopping place. But I have one more pumpkin that I'm gonna be putting inside that I wanna at least get a start on right now. We're going to the movies tonight, so priorities. This one is going to be maybe the most difficult one. I cut out this star with just printer paper, and this is gonna be the focal point design for the next pumpkin. I almost like can't hold back laughing at myself because who am I kidding? This is gonna drive me right over the edge, but I have dreams and I have to pursue them. So we're gonna try this. I have a smoother pumpkin ready. For some reason, I have 3 really lumpy, bumpy pumpkins and then one that's much more smooth, and I think that might be a little more agreeable. I think I might have made my star too big. I don't know, I might rethink my star, but I wanna get a start on this. I'm gonna try to be positive. This is all gonna go great. Let's do it. Okay, I'm back again. Today is the final day. I promise you, I promise myself, I promise all of the living creatures in this home, today is the last day of the Halloween decor making. I got a good start on my star pumpkin yesterday, and I actually feel pretty confident in doing another one like this for outside. I'm just gonna have 1 pumpkin outside and 3 inside. I still have some more stuff to do with this one, but I don't think it will take me very long. And then we just have to set everything up. There are of course more things that I need to do, but not a whole lot of stuff that I need to like paint and glue and make stuff like that. So I'm feeling good. We're finally gonna see the final result. After all this time, it better be worth it. Okay, so my plan for this pumpkin is to keep it really simple. I'm gonna add a little diamond here and then a couple little stars around it. Just keep it really straightforward, easy, focus on the star. That one's crazy busy, and the striped one is really bold. So I feel like these all go together. We'll see how that works out in the end, but this should be pretty easy. Okay, Okay, all of my inside pumpkins are done. I'm almost ready to set those up, but I'm gonna let them dry a little bit more. And now I'm gonna get started on the final touches for my drive-through window ghost scene. And one of the last things that I'm gonna do is make a spider out of an ornament. This is one of my late night painting jobs, but it was really easy. It was just a clear ornament from the dollar store, and I painted it with black paint. And then I have a bunch of pipe cleaners. I'm gonna twist them together and make some legs, and hopefully she'll stand up. I think I also have googly eyes. We'll see. It worked! She's standing! I had to add red pipe cleaner, which I don't love, but she is standing on her own 8 legs. Okay, I needed a little change of scenery, so we're at the dining room table now. I have a wooden dowel that I already had from a craft project that never came to be. I painted it gray, and I'm gonna use this to hang some stars and bats, and then attach it to the top of the drive-through window so they're hanging down over the ghost fam. Okay, so I've got my bats and my stars hanging there. That worked out pretty well, but it definitely took longer than I thought it would. That's the theme here. Now I'm going to be using some creepy cloth. I got 2 packs of this from the dollar store, and then I also got some sparkle tools. I'm gonna put the sparkle tool down first, and then I'm gonna put the creepy cloth over it to kind of make a black base so that the ghosts really pop, or at least that's the idea. Oh my gosh, do not buy this sparkle tool. Immediately when you roll it out, it just leaves black glitter everywhere. Wow, I've made so many glitter mistakes. All right, well, that was a little less than I thought it would be. I think I kind of like how it looks with just 1 creepy cloth. I don't think I need to do 2. So let's just go with this for now. Okay, next up I have these guys, and I'm just gonna hang them from the bottom in the front. And obviously I just painted them from black to light gray. I don't know, I just got on a roll with this. I also got on a roll with these guys. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I think they're cool. Also, I did 2 giant skeleton hands, also with kind of like a black to white gradient. Not sure what I'm gonna do with them, but I've got a lot to work with. Now here I have from the dollar store a little bit of this mesh tube. I think that you're supposed to use it for a wreath, but I'm just gonna use it to hang all of my little skeletons off of. Well, who do we have here? Did you come to help? What a sweet bean. All right, let's show them. Here we have the finished drive-through window. This could totally work for like a fireplace mantle too if you don't have a drive-through window. Probably most people don't, but this is perfect for us because we don't have a fireplace. I cannot tell you how much I love how these ghosts turned out, and the skeletons. They're kind of creepy, but also really cute. I got my little spider guy over here. Insanely easy. If you even just did a bunch of these as a centerpiece, I think that would be really cute. I stacked up some of my little skulls here and a couple over there. And then obviously I've got my bats and my stars up here, and they just kind of slowly move with the air conditioning, which I think is cool. Sadly, in our new house, we won't have a little drive-through window to dress up for the holidays, so I wanted to take advantage of it at least one more time before we move. I really, really love this, but now it's time to move on to the pumpkins and the console table. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna add a little bit more of my creepy cloth, make it a little creepier. Just kind of stretch it over and kind of make it a little bit more like misshapen and not so perfect. I decided this needed one last touch, and I have one more creepy cloth, so I'm gonna hang it on the banister right behind it, just so the pumpkins stand out a little bit more. Okay, I think it's perfect now. All right, I am finally done. And do you see what I mean? You can see this little area from so many different places in our house. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. The pumpkins, the ghosts, the skeletons, everything everywhere. I can't wait to clean up and put out all my other decorations that I made last year. I'll put the link to that video in the description if you want to watch it, if you didn't already watch it. So I feel like this is probably a really long video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you're more than welcome. I'd be happy if you did. You can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Are you going to recreate any of these projects? I'd love to know. Or if you do it, take a picture and show me on Twitter or Instagram or wherever you are. I'd love to see. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Now we are going to work. Now we're going to work. It's fall outside. Actually, it feels more like winter. It's Texas and it was in the 40s this morning. This is not a weather report. Please flush me. I'm getting flushed. You missed it.